The first section you come across on your journey through the Constitution Center is a section called We the People. The Constitution is the law of the land. The Constitution was written in 1784, 8 years after America declared independence from Great Britain in 1776. In 1791, the Bill of Rights was passed, which is the first 10 amendments to the Constitution. In 1865, the 13th Amendment is passed, abolishing slavery. In 1920, the women gained the right to vote. This section is primarily about the Constitution and the founding of our country. It is also about the freedom of the American people. The next section you will come across on your journey through the Constitution Center is the section called To Form a More Perfect Union. This section is primarily about how America has improved over time and a lot about the Supreme Court system. In 1913, a new amendment was passed, the 17th Amendment, to elect the Senate. In 1791, the First Amendment is passed in the Bill of Rights, guaranteeing a freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of press. The next section you will come across on your journey through the Constitution Center is a section called Established Justice. This section is primarily about the court system and the laws. In 1937, FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, tries to reorganize the court systems. In 1794, the 11th Amendment is passed. A quote from this amendment is, "The judicial power of the United States shall not be construed to extend to any suit in law or equity." The next section you will come across on your journey through the Constitution Center is a section called Ensure Domestic Tranquility. This section is primarily about keeping the peace in the states. Fact number 1. 11,000 amendments have been proposed to the Constitution. In 1976, capital punishment is allowed. In 1966, the poll tax was eliminated. In 1868, the 14th Amendment was passed. The 14th Amendment states that no state shall make or enforce any law which denies to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws. Next section you will come across on your journey through the Constitution Center is a section called Provide for the Common Defense. This section is primarily about the ways in which America protects its citizens. Civil War had 620,000 deaths. The Revolutionary War had 4,435 deaths. In 1775, the Army was established. In 1781, the historic Battle of Yorktown ended the Revolutionary War. In 1915, the Coast Guard was established. And in 1791, the Second Amendment was passed in the Bill of Rights, stating, "A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." The next section you will come across on your journey through the Constitution Center is a section called Promote the General Welfare. This section is primarily about keeping things running in the states. The federal government regulates the school safety standards. In 2000, Al Gore hands the election to President George Bush. In 1999, Clinton is impeached. The next and final section you will come across on your journey through the Constitution Center is called Secure the Blessings of Liberty. This section is primarily about securing liberty and justice around the world. The U.S. Constitution has inspired many other constitutions and governments around the world. Other countries use our Constitution as a rubric. In 1996, the South African government was created. In 1949, India is freed from Great Britain. Thank you for listening, and I hope that one day you too will be able to travel to the Constitution Center.